Hello and welcome back to Suspended Fanimation. I'm your host, Dennis Bithoulkas, and it's time for another episode of Is It Worth My Time? And this time around, it is Devil May Cry, the animated series Devil May Cry on Netflix. Welcome, everybody. Let me take care of some business so I'll get down to it. If you like what you see here, like, share, and subscribe. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the videos up at the very end here. YouTube takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match them up as best as possible to one of the videos in my vast video library and pops them up here just for you. And if you like what you see there, please hit that subscribe button down below. And if you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next, go over to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule I have up there. I change it out every week. Also have all the links to my social media and the links to my pages as well that are there. All right. So I said I'll do a spoiler-free version of this first. So by the way, before I even start this, this is season 1 of Devil May Cry. Netflix animated series. They just released that it's already been approved for season 2. So yeah. So yes, we'll be getting a season 2 out of this as well. So this is based on the video game, the Capcom video game that's been around since the 90s, somewhere around there. And the title character or the main character, Dante, is a demon hunter, is really what he is. So he well, he's more of a he'll do a job for the money, basically, is what it is. But yes, he is a demon hunter and has powers, has some kind of powers. So what the whole story here is that demons from hell are kind of bursting through to our world, and he needs to stop it. And of course, there's another group called Darkcom that are trying to stop it as well, but they think that he's part of the problem. And of course, there's a demon that is trying to open up the gates of hell to invade our world. So there you go. That's really what it is in a nutshell. There, it's really good. Actually, it's a lot of fun. If you ever play the video game was a lot of fun. Um, and didn't have too much story to it. They add more story to it here. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to say enough for I'm not giving away the plot and until the spoiler version, of course. But yeah, it's actually it's a fun series. It's a quick breeze through there as well. It's 8 episodes, and I believe the episodes are like around 45 minutes a piece, somewhere around there. Maybe even less than that. I'm looking on IMDb right now, and it's not telling me what the episodes vary in length. 45 minutes roughly, at the most. But again, good character development, um, and fun character in Dante as well. So, is it worth your time? Yeah, if you're interested in animated series of demon hunting and hell, and there's also a good backstory on the villain, if you will, the person who's trying to open up the gates of hell, and a very surprising. There's a really good. I want to say it's episode 6. Yes, episode 6 is called The First Circle, and it actually follows 2 characters and their backgrounds, and basically it parallels them. And very well done, very well written, and just very well executed. So I recommend it definitely. And there's a reason why it got renewed for a second season at Netflix, which cancels just about everything known to mankind. So with that said, ooh, sorry, my headphones all of a sudden hung up on something there. Spoiler alert, I am going to spoil the episode. If you have not seen the episode, go and watch it. Come on back. This will be a video. You can comment down below in the comment section. Give you enough time to pause, whatever you need to do, all that kind of good stuff. Okay. Yeah, good. All right. back there. My headphones are being a little problematic because yeah, I had a little issue just before I started there. So, yeah, Dante, the White Rabbit. The White Rabbit. Oh, by the way, I should say this is also Kevin Conroy's last voice acting job. Kevin Conroy, of course, being the voice actor for Batman the Animated Series and also multiple things as well. But this was the last completed. Well, believe he passed away while he was still doing the voiceover for this. So he got into 7 episodes of this, and then of course they brought someone else in to fill in and voice the stuff that, of course, he wasn't here for. And he plays the Vice President Baines, who is a very religious, pretty much a nut job, basically, who has put together this group called Darkcom, and Darkcom are basically stopping demons from entering the world and by any means possible. Basically, Baines has made it a holy war, is really what he's made this. So there, you've got that story as well. So Mary, who is part of Darkcom, she's a lieutenant in Darkcom, uh, starts, realizing that not all the demons are evil that are coming in from this world. Um, some of them are refugees that are just trying to escape what's going on in the hell realm. So the hell realm and our world at one point were together. And there was a demon called Sparta who separated our worlds into 2 different realms, and using his powers and his sword and also this amulet. The amulet he split into two, and 2 halves are given to 2 of his sons, Dante being one of those sons. Dante also has a brother who had died along with his mother from some demons, or so he thinks. And the White Rabbit is basically trying to reopen that rift so that hell can come through. And so hell is this world that has been taken over by demons, obviously, and has been made toxic. Basically, they've strip mined it, they've made the air toxic, they've made the world toxic there, and they're going to do the same thing to Earth, if they come over this way. Um, and so within all of this, we find out that the White Rabbit is actually human. He's not a demon. He's human, but had made his way into the demon realm at one point in time and saw the strife, the inequality that was going on there, and wanted to help those people. And this is what he was doing. Yeah, it's like I said, your villain, if your villain is good, and even if you have some resonance with those villains, it makes for a better story. And it's a good story. It actually is a really good story. Um, and of course, not only does the White Rabbit need both halves of the amulet, but he also needs the sword of Sparta, and he also needs the blood of Sparta, which would be either Dante's blood. Well, he needs Dante's blood and also Dante's brother's blood, and that's when we find out also that Dante's brother is still alive. Near the end. And yeah, it's a really good series. It really is. It went by very quickly. I'll say this much. And like I said, the characters being developed the way they did. Mary, becoming a demon hunter after her father basically kind of goes insane because the work that he is doing proves that there actually is another dimension and there's demons there, and he ends up developing a serum that he takes himself and becomes a vampire, if you will, killing her mother, and also ends up killing himself, when the house gets put on fire. But anyway, um yeah, so there's some tragic stuff that happens there. And this is all put together by Adi Shankar, I believe is his name. Sorry, I'm looking at the IMDb here. Yes, Adi Shankar, and also Alex Larson as well. Uh, they are the ones that have put this together. And if Adi Shankar sounds familiar, Castlevania, if you've seen Castlevania, same person who brought that in. He's actually been doing a lot of animated series on Netflix, and very well done animated series, bringing in some really good writers for that. And, not just making them superficial animated series, but actually giving them some gravitas to the story, to the character development. And again, I keep talking about this, story, character development, your villains being sympathetic, sympathetic to some of your villains, even. That's what makes good storytelling. That's what makes people tune into this. That's what makes people want to come back for more, is when you actually have something invested in those stories. And that's what you have here. This is actually very well written. So I recommend it definitely. With that said, what else do I have going on for the rest of this week? Well, tomorrow I'm going to be covering the season two premiere of The Last of Us, which is on HBO Max, whatever the hell it's being called this week, which premieres tonight. But I'm not going to do it tonight because East Coast people will be asleep, and honestly, I want everyone to be awake. So I'm going to do it tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. And then, of course, I'll also be covering the Daredevil season one, Daredevil Born Again season one finale, which I'll do that on Thursday, or no, Wednesday. Excuse me, Wednesday is when I'll do that, because I know Tuesday is when the premiere of that is. And we'll see what else, if there's anything else that pops up that I want to cover during the week. But those are the two main things right there. So, if you're but that's pretty much it for the rest of this week. So thank you to everyone who is watching here. You know who you are out there. And if you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the videos that pop up at the very end here. YouTube takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match them up as best as possible. So one of the videos, my vast video library, and pops them up here and over here. And if you like what you see up there, please like, share, and subscribe. Um, Also, if you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next, go over to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule I have up there. I change it every week. Also have all the links to my social media there, and all the links to my pages as well. And if you go underneath the schedule, you'll see future stuff. Like, I have a listing of genre stuff that's going to be coming out. Not everything on there. I need to add Murderbot on there, which looks interesting. I'm not going to subscribe to Apple for it, but Murderbot does look interesting. So yeah, it's one of those things I need to add on there. But yeah, take a look at that stuff there. With that said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you, everyone. I will see you again tomorrow for The Last of Us season 2 premiere. Until then, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Otherwise, you may end up finding out that hell's another realm, that demons actually do exist, and you're actually related to a head demon who caused the worlds to split. Anyway, it's a complicated story. Thanks, everyone. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good rest of your weekend. Stay safe, be well, take care, and have a good one. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.